Alrighty, welcome back to Rogue Trader. I'm really happy. Last episode we managed to beat. We managed to beat that Kalos fight. That was a really tough fight. I thought we had something to land on this. Like, was I reading that wrong last episode? I feel like we had a quest to land on. Make planetfall on Phton IV. This is not Phton IV. Okay, so we're in the wrong place. Where is Phton IV? That's what we're going to do this episode. I don't really want to go back to the Draconis capital because there's like a murder mystery there and I don't want to be that guy. I don't enjoy the murder mystery. Where the fuck is Phton IV? Surely it says around here somewhere where Phton IV is, right? Phton IV, Phton IV, Phton IV, where would you be? Maybe over there? This little question mark? Maybe this is Phton IV? Unidentified beacon. I really don't remember where Phton IV is, man. It doesn't... Can I look it up? What system is Phton IV in? Oh no, it says planetary system is bleak. Phton IV is located in Gradafal's Calamity. Is that a place? Is Gradafal's Calamity a place? I'm gonna be honest with you, Chief. Oh, here. Oh, I think there was a really hard space battle. Just got the trophy for completing a max rank dynastic building. Yeah, this space battle was really tough. So what we're actually gonna do is we're going to upgrade our ship because we gave all of that a couple of episodes ago. We gave all of that space battle like remnant stuff to the Imperial Navy because I never found the Imperial Navy until Act 4, which is why really early on in the campaign I was complaining about how hard the space battles were. Yeah, you get a whole bunch of like dope shit when you go to the Imperial Navy. Go there. It's worth it. Don't be like me, be better. So now, like, they're actually one of our, I think they are our highest, the Imperial Navy are our highest. So we're just going to grab all of this. Damn, we're nearly actually, like, max with them. So now we can go to our flagship level up, because why not? Let's do Premonition, and let's do this Storm as well. And we can do components. Okay, so engine. What engine do we have on it currently? We have a 12-speed engine. So we could do that engine, right? Now what I want to do here is I have the Omniscient stays on shields. What shield do we have? We have a 70-point protection shield. 120. This provides 125, so we do that one. Armor. What armor? I feel like that armor is going to be best. Maintenance deck. Increases hull integrity by +10. Flak ammo, we can do that. There's Fury interceptors to be launched. Yeah, I don't actually do any of that stuff though, so we're going to do, yeah, maintenance deck. Then we're going to upgrade hull. How much scrap do we have? 1,000. Let's upgrade our RAM. Okay, cool. That's good. Now let's go over here. Now port side, we've got howler cannons here which do 4 shots of 26 damage. What have we got this? 4 shots of 27 damage. Okay, so on the dorsal, I could do the God's Bane dorsal. Starboard, we could do the 4 27s. The prow, what do we got on the prow currently? We've got the Phton IV lance weapon, or we could do this, which is that one. And then we can do something else and do that. And then we can go over here and, to be honest with you, just like add all of this shit to cargo. I can remove it from cargo later, but I think just adding all this shit to cargo would be kind of cool. I don't know what I'm saying, bro, to be honest. I just feel like we've got like a ton of really good stuff. But we're gonna want to remove some of that stuff from cargo actually, but who cares? Right, let's go see if I can do this fight. And then we can land on this planet. So, when doing them ship upgrades, that made my ship very strong. Very strong ship now. Very strong ship. I got one tapped when we tried to do that last time. This time, I didn't. Oh, we need to take Heinrix. Yeah, this works. Abelard's pretty, like, to be honest, it's got to the point where, like, people don't really do, like, the damage, if that makes sense. Like, people, like, they just kind of just annihilate you. So it's less about playing defensively, which I enjoy less, because I think I'm a very defensive sort of player. Yeah, Caligos was a demon worshipper, bro. And for some reason it was really weird that, myself being a demon worshipper, I'm a bit surprised that I couldn't, like, ally with him. I really thought that would be a thing, but, like, we were forced to fight him. So, here we go. You came to rescue us. Praise the God Emperor, it reached you. The sorceress message reached the others like him. May he rest in peace. We are honored by your presence. Please, come forward quickly out of the darkness. Those creatures come from the dark, you see, but not for much longer, and now you're here, and Mistress Lichheart has already found a way to help us. We need to hurry. Examine the sentry's face, even under the wavering let you know something strange. The slightly skewed proportions and almost indiscernible asymmetry? I don't know what the fuck, of her facial features? There's oddity, and in fact they're all wearing the same strange ramshackle implants, which is clearly not common. Noticed, have you? Don't jump to any conclusions. It could be a local genetic anomaly. It could be something else. We can't say anything for sure. Survey the barricades. They don't look very pleased, my lady. Do you think we are trained guardsmen? We are from an expedition convoy. We lived here for generations. And up to now the God Emperor has guarded us from misfortune, but now we have to fight. The survivors are all gathered in the tunnels. We've handed out weapons we have, but how is that supposed to help us against these butchers when we don't know how to use our weapons? What a stroke of luck. It seems we've already found who we're looking for. You mean Mistress Something Heart, my lady? We wouldn't have survived without her. It's just so happened that she was here at a local excavation when the monsters appeared, and we've been losing contact with other sites on the planet since. Then, like candles being snuffed out one after another, the rest of them all must have perished. But we're still here holding. What happened? It's terrible. I don't trust these guys. It's terrible, my lady. I don't even know how to describe it. It's been, what, how long has it been? A few months probably? A few months of being plagued by the sorceress beasts. As soon as night fell, they came creeping out of the shadows, and black as soot. There's nothing stopping. The only thing that has worked so far has kept the fires burning and maintaining a constant watch. And even with that, the creatures drag us off in the ones or twos the second we drop our guard. Sorcerous creatures from the shadow. Could they be demons? That would explain the presence of the warp anomalies in the system. A local breach? I wish to see Amelia. Yeah, Emelina? Emelina? I've been calling her Amelia, bro. Emelina. She's inside the pit. You go on, don't be afraid, she'll be there, properly greet you, will stand guard, thanks to the Emperor for delivering you to us. I don't trust these fucking guys at all, bro. This is sus. I've got fucking the sus binoculars on, bro, and I'm looking at these motherfuckers. I would
seize the opportunity.
Thank the Lord that I'm not, you know, the one in this situation, because I'd be like, execute them all. Kill them all. They all die now. That chill. Where's it come from? Oh. Creatures, they're coming. What are they? They look like women.
You are but a fleeting flame before my
Kill the
tempest.
attacking mandrakes. They still look like women, bro. Do we have a problem of women plaguing this planet? Unacceptable. Women aren't allowed on my planet. Right, let's just exterminate these guys. You first, buddy. Okay, you guys can take a little bit of a beating, huh? I see how it is.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Isn't this a job for the serfs? I am a navigator, not a servitor.
I've just gone really quiet. I was thinking, I'm not really worried about this fight. It can't be as hard as that. It can't be as hard as the Kalios fight. Like it's legitimately impossible for it to be that hard. There we go, that's one done. Apply pressure to this guy. Heinrix! Buddy, you're not going to do any damage to these guys, are you?
Get me a target. The Inquisition sends their regards.
Because I'm not going to lie, buddy.
Let's see to it.
I'm not going to level you up. I don't like doing level ups. I really don't. It takes too long, man. Wow. Wow. Kill. Death Whisper.
If ancestors guide me.
Elusive Shadow. Oh man, you guys. Ooh, good job.
Quick, quick! What a rush!
What a rush. Ooh, what a rush.
A dance of blades and shadows.
I gotta do this jump.
Caught by the web.
Did she just... I don't know what she just did. Whatever it was, I don't fucking like it.
Purpose guides me. I won't waste my time on that. This is beneath me. One step closer.
Oh my... Did she just... She was like, I'm taking him with me. Guys, I don't think I managed to save any of you, to be honest. I think you're all...
That's gotta hurt.
I don't think it did.
An offering of blood.
Yep, he's gone. You guys...
No mercy for heretics!
No mercy
Emperor,
for the...
protect me.
No mercy for the heretics. Oh, good job, bro.
Me. If you insist, Lord Captain.
I feel like they'll handle it.
I won't object to holy terror. Smite your enemies.
Not really too worried about this lot.
I feel nothing.
Damn, they
Fear
hit hard
nothing.
though. That's something like everybody attacks really hard now. It's kind of annoying. Everybody's really hard. Sorry. Fuck me.
Ancestors, guide me! I
Big
am
back
not your
bop.
Xenos pet monkey.
Are you gonna down Kabila? Damn fucking right you're not. Oh. Oopsies. That wasn't good.
Let your soul be purged.
Dude, these guys suck. They commit like they Allah Akbar the enemy. Like your team, like they're really shitty, bro. To be
Purpose
honest,
guides me.
they don't take losing very well. To be honest, they do a little stab before they die. I'm trying to avoid saying a word because, you know, YouTube doesn't like it. But my god, I'd say it. Man, are we gonna manage to get through this with one guy alive? I don't think so. I really don't think we're going. Actually, we will.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
One digger left alive.
You are
What is it? My ascension
My
has
digger,
only
my
just
digger.
begun.
Kabil took an injury there? Outrageous. That's outrageous behavior. How come you have you come to take us away from this place? Nah, man, to be honest with you, no. This looks like the person in charge. The symbols on the skin must bleed again. Hold him tighter. Okay, I don't like this. The visual description matches Interrogator von Karlox. You made it here after all. Emelina, what is this? You're performing arch enemy rituals? But no, stop right now. Not another move unless I tell you. Who have you brought with you, Interrogator von Karlox? Clearance level? Valony von Valancius, rogue trader, and the God Empress anointed. Von Valancius, a rogue trader dynasty, territory to the galactic west of the Furbundance, and head of the dynasty Theodora von Valancius, has been flagged for heretical sentiments. Threat level? I brought the help you requested in your message, Emelina. A void ship under the aegis of rogue trader. I drag thousands of people and megatons of plasteel and cremate through the bowels of the warp, and for what? To discover that you have sold yourself to the archenemy? She's right to join us then. You're drawing conclusions based on incomplete knowledge of the situation, Interrogator von Karlox. Your judgment is impaired. Heinrix, why is Emelina addressing you in such a strange manner? I expect that Emelina has chosen to seal the memory block containing the data of personal nature. She does this whenever she's concerned that someone might try to extract information about Kelsazar's courtier from her. Sigma prosperity. The reminiscence block you were attempting to access was repurposed. It now contains knowledge of the rituals performed by the shamans of this place. My standard working memory alone was insufficient to record all the nuances I uncovered in my research here. Emlina, you deleted all the data about all the members of Kalsagar's unit? You wiped us all? Of course not. I retained a portion of the reminiscence block data relating to the operational significance of the Lord Inquisitor's units, and that's how I was able to recognize you, Interrogator von Van Carlox. The Bloodspun Web is familiar with the practice of purging one's memories of all that gets in the way of duty. The void that is left in the place of the excised memories must be filled with service, otherwise corruption will flood the soul as it has flooded yours. What's happening on the planet? I came here on the supreme directive of the Lord Inquisitor. An Adeptus Historica mission was established on Phton to study the origins of the civilizations that once inhabited the planet. The world was once settled by humans. The mission aimed to discover which colony ship they came from and why they disappeared. The traces of an ancient culture uncovered in the layers of soil suggested the existence of primitive solar faiths among the dark inhabitants of this world, faiths that are strikingly similar to the worship of the arch-enemy. The surviving scrolls indicate that shamans use gifts of chaos to protect their people, to secure harvests, to imbue their warriors with strength and vitality, and thus this culture persisted for thousands of years. I was cataloging data when the attacks began on the remote outpost. I immediately recognized the enemy by their tactics, the Jurakai. They choose an unremarkable defenseless world where night lasts half a year. By the time 5 outposts have been swallowed by the darkness, the last astropath had been torn to pieces and many calls for help sent to Kazar's unit had gone unanswered. I realized that no one was going to save these people or this knowledge, so I put the knowledge to use for the good of humanity. Sounds reasonable. Reason is not what guides the acolytes of the Holy Ordons von Valancius. We find a tool and we use it to achieve a particular end, and that is exactly what I have done. Okay. If I am to form an assessment of your actions, I must know the purpose of the ritual we interpreted when we arrived. Answer me. It will rid this world of the half-year-long night and the mandrakes of their total advantage over us. It will force a new heavenly body, one of the human making, to rise above the horizon and illuminate the dark side of the planet. If the ritual works, I will have mastered the secret of forging a new sun. This is madness, madness, prize, and monstrous, staggering heresy. Do you mean to say that you discovered a ritual for creating a sun here? Buried under silica and granite are knowledge and resources that could repel the enemies of humanity, but we are too afraid of anything labeled prohibited. My memory contains thousands upon thousands of pages from manuscripts, tomes, and scrolls. Contact with any of these is supposed to guarantee instant death, but the preachers who claim this are liars. I am living proof of their falsehoods. A fine time to show your true colors, Inquisitor. Let's see if you do what is right, or once again prove that you consider yourself above the rules. Lord Ulfa, with all due respect, you and your chapter keep your mouth shut. Your specticism is the last thing I need right now. Who have I become? Interrogator Van Carlox. I am what any agent of the Golden Throne is predestined to become if they're able to see through to the essence of things. I have, as the Puritans say, succumbed to heresy of radicalization. Moreover, in doing so, I am following in the footsteps of our mentor. The only difference is that I have chosen the path of Oblationists, while he chooses Xenos hybrids, forging alliance with the cursed Thraki. Is he just saying? Did she just say that Kelsazar had an alliance with the Jurakai? I really gotta look up how to say that fucking word. I'm not going to. Amelina suppress the urge to debate internal matters in the presence of the rogue trader. Additionally, I will not tolerate insults to the Lord Inquisitor in my presence. Xena. Oh, was she having a crack at me? Because I never forged an alliance with the Jurakai. I mean, I guess I technically did, but then I also sold his soul to a demon. So, like, who's the good guy? Xenos, hybrids. I have no idea what any of these things are. Their names given to physiological ideologies practiced by agents of the Golden Throne. They have nothing to do with their current actions are driven by this philosophy. Interrogator von Karlox, mind yours, the Lord Inquisitors. Why are we all avoiding talking about the fact that Xavier Calcazar is a dangerous radical, no less dangerous than I, except I'm not driven by utopian ideals, but by a desire to protect humanity using a broader range of tools. What you call a broader range of tools is heresy. Emelina, unremarkable, commonplace heresy. Heresy is taken on a twisted form in the mind of a subject, prolonged contact with corruption. The archenemy has been gnawing at you from within, creating a star with a chaos ritual. You have crossed the line. No, you have obliterated the line. Sheesh! The lines are for the weak and the ignorant. Anybody capable of weighing the risks and making calculated decisions would have done the same as me. To protect the Imperium's domain, to deliver preemptive strike, even von Valancius. Emilia whips around to you. You are a simple mortal endowed with huge power and privilege, ruling over worlds and holding millions of lives in the palm of your hand. Tell me, would you have done the same in my position? Yes, fear and cowardice are the worst enemies of the Imperium's defenders. After everything you've endured, after everything you've witnessed, you're agreeing with her? It doesn't matter, I won't allow this sorcery to happen. Your operational reminiscence block clearly has some gaps in its data. The only one to answer my call, and you turn out to be a brainwashed pawn. I did not factor in the possibility of psychological dependence. Calcazar can be persuasive, especially to those who depend on him. A favored sorcerer, a Cascabilican renegade, oh yes, Interrogator von Valancius, Xavier, Calazar, stalwart's little soldier. You will die just like Tanakia. Emilia? Tanakia, what do you know about Tanakia? You don't even know what fate befell her, do you? I suppose it won't hurt for you to know something of it. They're coming out of the mine. They're coming out of the mine. Horrifying. I like this Emilia chick. The beasts, they're here. The ritual must be complete. The preparations must not go. We need to block all possible approaches. We need to light to dispel the shadows. Okay. Cass, go there. Kabila, go here. Heinrix, I don't know, go stand there, block that. You go stand down there. You go here, and you go there. And we start. Cass, hit them with her. Really? You don't have line of sight there? You're fiddling with me, right? You have line of sight, you fucking liar.
If I may.
More trouble than it's worth.
I don't really know what you want me to do.
If it serves your cause.
You want me to light these? I can do that.
I understand your intent. If I must.
My faith strengthens me. Death to the heretics! The fame-hungry come.
This is like what I'm meant to be doing, right? Like turning on these lamps.
I don't like that.
Oh wow, he just did a ton of damage. I need to get somebody down. Don't shoot Kabila, you fucking nice. Kabil. I need you to go down and light that lamp. But what is this? What is this thing? Turn on lamp. Kabil, I need you to come down here and kill this person.
Caught by the web.
Heinrix. Run down here, bro. Turn on the lamp. Any more lamps I need to turn on? Or is that it? I feel like I've done the lamps. Okay, all the lamps are on. Good shot.
Weapon at the ready.
Moving out.
You bite like a pop.
Pretty interested in what Emelina has to say. To be honest, she's super interesting. Even if she does say words that I don't understand. Are you fucking serious? Are you pulling my dick, bro? We'll turn that light back on. This fight's actually like really easy. I don't really know why I need to turn these lights on, but I figure maybe if you don't turn them on, more spawn. That seems like something that would happen.
Ruin beckons.
Turn that light on, Heinrix. All the lights are on now. What are they gonna do? We won. Easy, bro. Wasted all my work, all my preparation, all for nothing. In the name of the Inquisition, I hereby remove you from your post and expel you from the Holy Ordon. The fate of its fallen members are a matter for the Ordon. Heretical archives, artifacts obtained in the excavation, and other assets in Linchenhart's possession, I hereby declare the property of the Holy Inquisition. However, it is for the rogue trader to decide what becomes of the people. What is your verdict? What do you advise? You know my answer. The world has been compromised. Its inhabitants have been touched by corruption. However, I doubt you will take the advice that follows my assessment. At the very least, I will rid you of the temptation to take a peek at the archives that broke Emelina's will. They'll be given supplies? Sure, man. So be it. You're hereby stripped of your special status as an agent of the Golden Throne, and all attendants' rights and privileges. I am authorized to use all interrogation measures stipulated in the standard framework of information extraction to ascertain the fate of Takanina. She was going to tell us. Will that be necessary? No, Interrogator von Carlox. I have no intention of concealing that information for you. I am almost certain that Tanaka was eliminated on the orders of Xavier Calasar after being deemed a volatile element. You're lying. I saw one of Cal Khazar's documents when I went to receive my orders, only a fleeting glimpse, but with my memory like a pic recorder, it was long enough for its contents to be imprinted on my mind. I do not know the details, but the document itself was an interrogation transcript, with a final annotation indicating the removal of the person from the retinue, and we both know how somebody leaves the Lord Inquisitor's retinue. Von Carlox. Van Carlox. I gotta stop saying Von, it's just so German, bro. Tanaka is the Lord Inquisitor's top espionage specialist. I don't know why I read it like that. Whenever Xavier chooses to refrain from making a public show of strength, Calabringa was inevitable. Why would he do this? I do not know. Interrogator Van Carlox, just as I do not know why the Lord Inquisitor sent me to this nondescript planet as soon as I voiced my concerns about his methods, just as I do not know if I should blame the warp or the lack of responsibilities to call for help, or if Calcazar prohibited others from answering. The nature of her mission and all of Xavier's true purpose here in the Expanse was likely why he chose to bury the secret and Takana along with it. The operational data indicates that you and the retinue's primary torture specialist, Interrogator Van Carlox, all this time. I thought you were the one who conducted Takana's interrogation, and one reason why I destroyed my personal data block was to ensure that my own sentiments would not prevent me from thinking rationally when I next encountered you or Calcazar's other servants. I have rather an unpleasant suspicion that the witness to this conversation are also at risk of being eliminated at a later date. Whether you were joking or deadly serious, your words fall on deaf ears. Okay, so they don't care about what I have to say. Heinrix, what are we thinking here? Emilia... In other words, you're going to torture to it. Okay. Your knowledge is of particular interest to the Inquisition. Before your fate is decided, I will carry out necessary procedures to extract the information from you. You can assist providing access to your reminiscence blocks. However, unsealing inaccessible block will require greater force. In other words, you're going to torture her to death. That is an imprecise way to describe the procedure, felony. You are focusing only on the consequences for Emelina. I am interested in the results of the procedure. We are finished here. The planet will be designated unfit for further use. The risks are simply too great. It will take a few hours to deal with the evacuation site and what the diggers found there, but it will not delay us. When we return to the ship, find me a minute to speak with me. Goddamn, sir. I guess because I made him too harsh and callous, if I didn't make him harsh and callous, he wouldn't have done that. But the thing is, like, I needed him to become harsh and callous because that was the heretical option. That's a cool mind, bro. Alright, fellas, I'm out of here. Good luck. I hope you all survive.
Failure stings.
I have a feeling you're not going to. You're kind of garbage. I would have taken you onto my ship, but don't really have any use for any of yous. Yeah, you guys suck. Good luck dealing with these white-haired women, the mandrakes. Cool, that was an interesting mission. Let's go talk to Big Balls. Heinrix, what's up?
Lord Captain, I thank you for your assistance with my mission. Thanks to rogue trader Von Valancius, the Inquisition has stopped the enemies of humanity, even those hiding in its own ranks. On this occasion, I will no longer be making any claim on your time or resources.
What happened to Melina?
There are ways of breaking into her memory and extracting the secrets she is still keeping within herself. I will see to it that no secret escapes the grasp of the Holy Ordos.
Ordos.
This is not the first time, or the last, I fear, that I will cause the death of someone close to me. There have always been reasons for it. Sometimes the reasons are dictated by duty, sometimes by my own personal volition.
Everything she said about Calcazar, should we be worried?
It is dangerous information, but you are already too deeply involved. In the Inquisition, there are two main philosophies: Puritanism and radicalism. The adherents of the former are conservatives who strive to follow the letter of Inquisitorial doctrine in all matters. The radicals are more pragmatic. They believe that the end often justifies the means, and they use tools that a Puritan would condemn as heretical.
Okay, so it seems like she was just part of the radicalism group?
Emelina used the powers
Emelina,
of
I've been
chaos
saying
to
it
gain
right.
the upper
Yes.
hand against Xenos. I touched a cogitator built by cultists to learn its secrets. None of us is pure. Xavier, the craven-hearted say that the career of every Inquisitor ends in either death or heresy. The Lord Inquisitor has borne this burden longer than any of us. It would be naive to think that he had only ever used Puritan methods, and even more naive to suggest that such methods have in any way weakened his loyalty to the God Emperor. And that is all I will say on the subject.
Okay, what are you gonna do about that? What are you gonna do now that that is done?
I will remain part of your retinue. That will not change. I will continue to accompany you until I receive orders to the contrary from the Lord Inquisitor. If ever. Who knows? Perhaps one day my journey will end like Emelina's. But that day is not today.
So, Emelina's such a cool name, dude. What else have we got to do here? Okay, we got a lot of stuff to do. Let's go and do, or at least head in that direction and do Cass's mission, I think would be a smart thing to do. And then after we do that, we'll head to the capital, and then we'll do the murder plot mystery and do all the other stuff, I guess. I don't really know. I don't know why I'm talking like this. What's down here? Oh, fuck it. We'll check it out. We'll check it out. There's a shattered world here. What's going on in this shattered world? Send a scout team to the beacon, order the scouts to bring them. And dialogue. Sweet. And I think we'll end the episode there. We'll pick it up in the system of Cassia's mission next time, I think. I've been Venomous White. This has been Rogue Trader on Daring Difficulty. I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Have a good one. Cheers.